Tonight on CTV News, highway road safety and the steps the Colorado State Patrol is taking to keep people safe. Plus a new app that can help ordinary citizens get to people in need of medical help.
Plus a look at the fitness program on campus aimed at helping adults reach their goals. All this plus weather, sports, and entertainment coming up now.
Hello, Fort Collins. Thanks for tuning in to CTV News. I'm Karsen Buschjost.
And I'm Grace Reeder. Fort Collins police are searching for a missing 70-year-old Fort Collins man. Thomas Seth Morenis was last seen at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, October 20th, wearing a blue Patagonia fleece jacket. He's 6 feet tall, weighs 168 pounds, has brown hair and blue eyes, and wears wire-rimmed glasses. Thomas told his family that he was going out for a hike, but did not tell them where exactly he was going. His family says that he likes to hike in Larimer and Boulder County. Deteriorating weather conditions have police and his family concerned. If you have any information about the man's location, contact Detective Tessa Jacobson at 970-221-6575 or Crime Stoppers of Larimer County at 970-221-6868. You can remain anonymous and be eligible for a cash reward.
The Colorado State Patrol is asking the public for help in finding an SUV that may be responsible for a multi-car accident. The accident occurred on I-25 on Tuesday. The CSP said the car is a late 1990s black Toyota 4Runner and may have a license plate beginning with either 813 or 831. The 4Runner made a U-turn on the median of I-25 near Harmony Road that caused 3 cars to crash and left a pickup truck on its roof. No one was seriously injured, but if you have any information on this crash, please contact the CSP at 970-224-3027.
Accidents like the one just mentioned are a reminder of the importance to be safe on the roads. The Colorado State Patrol was out in full force this past weekend, reminding drivers of just that. Reporter Neall Denman rode along with the CSP during the enforcement this weekend.
Last weekend marked the Colorado State Patrol's 3rd heavy enforcement weekend of this year, where extra troopers worked to enforce traffic laws with the hope of preventing any traffic fatalities across the state of Colorado.
This year, our crashes have increased due to distracted driving. So, our goal always is 0 fatalities, but obviously that is very difficult to do. So we pick a couple weekends. This is our 3rd weekend this year that everyone in the State Patrol, whether on duty or off duty, you have to work, and we try to reduce that to have that goal that we always try to get to with 0 fatalities for the whole weekend across the state.
In 2015, traffic accidents in Larimer County and Fort Collins caused by distracted driving have been increasing steadily, with Larimer County having one of the highest rates of texting while driving in the state. 40 traffic fatalities throughout the state of Colorado from October 2014 to September 2015 were caused by distracted driving.
The distraction could be from a passenger, it could be from the radio, it could be from a cell phone, MP3 players, whatever it may be. So we have just extra patrolling out there, trying to reduce the number of injury and fatal crashes, impaired driving, distracted driving, and to that measure.
Neall Denman, CTV News.
The CSP was close to its goal of 0 fatalities over the weekend. 1 person died in a crash on Highway 66. 247 people were arrested, and 4,448 citations were issued to drivers on the road.
Thousands of Americans suffer from sudden cardiac arrest every year, and many of those attacks result in death. An app is trying to change this quickly by getting quick treatment to those who need it.
It's a technology that can change a person's life. PulsePoint, a free app utilized by the Poudre Fire Authority that can help prevent death from sudden cardiac arrests.
People die of SCA 1,000 a day. It's very common. It's the leading cause of death for people over 40.
The app uses your location to show all CPR-trained individuals in your area, and if you go into an arrest, it will notify those who can quickly assist.
Unless someone has started CPR within the first 5 to 10 minutes, that person's not going to make it.
The app also tells how to do CPR and shows where the nearest automatic external defibrillators are another vital device in saving someone's life.
CPR and AEDs do different things. CPR circulates blood to vital organs, oxygenated blood, and then AED helps to restore a fibrillation or an uncoordinated rhythm in the heart.
There are over 1,800 people in the city with PulsePoint, and the number is growing. Kim Iwi hopes that everyone get the app so they can possibly help save a life.
It's a very simple solution to a very tough problem, and if we can save some lives, I just think it would be fantastic.
Well, the app is free for everyone to download, and if you're interested in learning how to do CPR or use an AED, Risk Management at CSU offers courses in both.
Colorado State University Health and Exercise Science majors are given the opportunity to get hands-on experience. In the Glenn Morris Fieldhouse, students give adult fitness classes. This gives students clinical experiences while also allowing Fort Collins community members to stay healthy. Health and exercise students at CSU get the opportunity to have hands-on experience by teaching adult fitness classes.
Adult fitness, it's a practicum for the HES students, and we come in and we basically learn how to use our classes that we've learned from previously, and then we go in and we can be like a personal trainer for clients. Most of the people that are clients here are 65 years of age or older, and so we do personal training with them. We have to teach 2 classes that everybody can participate in, and we also have to teach 2 warm-ups that everybody can participate in.
The students bond with community members while giving them inexpensive health tips and exercises.
It's really fun to hear all the experiences that they've had in their lifetime, as well as get to know them and in their day-to-day lives as well, and this provides an awesome opportunity to get to know.
Along with working with Fort Collins community members comes good stories.
And the other day a group of us were working with him, and he tells us this joke about putting this puzzle piece together, and someone had to come in and like help him put this puzzle together, and it ended up being just a box of cornflakes. And it was just the most funny joke ever. We all just busted out laughing, and so it really shows you that people are here to, yes, work out, but at the same time really connect with the students.
The program ultimately helps students reach their health and exercise science careers.
Working one-on-one with people is something I really like to do, and I like to make connections with people, and I'm very personable. So I think working one-on-one with people is something I absolutely want to do.
These classes are run solely by CSU students, and community members receive professional health help and information.
The city of Fort Collins is considering new restrictions that would limit the time an outdoor vendor can operate at a single location. In recent years, food trucks have set up semi-permanent or permanent spots on private property. City Council believes they should be more public. Public input is being taken into consideration, and a survey is available on the City of Fort Collins website. Well, coming up after the break, CTV weather anchor Sierra Cymes with the latest on this rainy weather.
Don't go away, CTV will be right back.
Tune in to KCSU, your student-run radio station at Colorado State University. Live 24 hours a day, every day at 90.5 FM and kcsufm.com. Live local new music now, and news, talk, and sports. KCSU, the radio voice of Colorado State, on the air since 1964.
You're watching CTV, produced by Colorado State University students, bringing you news, weather, sports, and entertainment from campus and beyond. CTV live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. on campus and Fort Collins on Channel 11. Repeats at midnight, 8 a.m., noon, and 2 p.m.
The Rocky Mountain Collegian is your student-run news and information platform. Pick up your paper on campus or around Fort Collins Monday through Thursday with special editions Fridays. And check out collegian.com anytime for all the latest updates. News, sports, entertainment, opinion, and more. The Rocky Mountain Collegian, serving Colorado State since 1891.
It's the big question, is this rain going to go away anytime soon? Well, if you can tell by my jacket, maybe not tonight, but stay tuned. I've got some good news and maybe even some sunshine for the end of your week. Welcome back with your CTV weather. I'm Sierra Cymes. For tonight, stay inside if you can. If you do have to step outside, prepare for the cold and the wet. Currently, we're seeing an 80% chance of rain and a thunderstorm watch until midnight tonight. It is currently 44. Let's take a look at how chilly it's going to get. For tonight, we are seeing low 30s through western Colorado with a 46 in Grand Junction. Up the I-25 corridor, 40s, 41 in Denver, 40 here in Fort Collins. Along the Eastern Plains, we are seeing 30s with a 41 in Lamar. And bundle up tomorrow. Your morning is only 1 degree warmer than that overnight low of 40 here in Fort Collins. This will warm up into the 50s by noon, and the clouds are going to keep us warm for your PM commute at 59 degrees. It's going to be mostly cloudy. Let's take a look at tomorrow's highs. 50s and 60s along western Colorado with a 67 in Grand Junction, 68 in Alamosa. We're seeing low 60 in Craig, high 50 in Gunnison, and low 50s in Telluride and Vail. Up the I-25 corridor, we are also seeing 60s, 64 in Denver, 62 in Fort Collins. Along the Eastern Plains, we are seeing 60s and a 70 in Lamar. You go, Lamar. Let's look into your 7-day forecast. And we are saying goodbye rain and hello sun. Yes, well, at least for Saturday. Today's rain is going to turn into some dry but still overcast skies on Friday with a chance of showers in the evening. For the end of the week and into the weekend, we are in the 60s, and check it out, we will be seeing that sunshine on Saturday. So go outside, soak up that vitamin D, because the next day the clouds are going to come back, but with a high of 66 for your Sunday. Into next week, the clouds and lack of sun will drop our highs into low 60 and high 50s. So at Home for Sports over the weekend, this is going to belong to our women's soccer team as we host 2 games against Utah State and Boise State tomorrow and Sunday. Hopefully the pitch will be dry enough. Tomorrow's game is at the Lagoon Field at 3 p.m. For Sunday, the grass will most definitely be dry for us to play Boise at the Lagoon Field again at 1 o'clock. And it's going to be mostly cloudy for tomorrow's game and cool with 20 mile per hour gusts from the northwest. If you're going to watch, wear a jacket out, but a 0% chance of precipitation for tomorrow's game at 3, so we're going to be very, very dry for that. And seeing some more sun peeking through for Sunday's game, we're going to stay in the 60s for kickoff to the final whistle there. And that's all the weather I have for you. Coming up next, Olivia Landis will talk about all the away games happening over the weekend.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to GetSchooled.com.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self, and I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Welcome back from the break. I'm sports anchor Olivia Landis here with the latest in Rams sports. As the Colorado State men's football team is coming off of a much-needed win against Air Force last week, the team now looks ahead to a bye week. Coach Bobo has high expectations in preparing his team for the next opponent.
Yeah, we talked a lot on yesterday's meeting about what this week was about, the structure of the practice schedule, the structure in the weight room. It's not a punishment. It's a chance to, maybe to get a little bit stronger, maintain our strength, extra treatment. We're not going to be on the field as long. Go home, get into bed, get some rest, eat the right things. And Pam, our nutritionist, and Ryan Davis and all the strength staff have been constantly pumping that message this week. We got to take care of our bodies.
Some CSU athletes have recently been racking in the awards after stellar performances this past week. Senior stud volleyball player Adriana Colbert was named Mountain West Defensive Player of the Week on Monday and then was honored as the Sports Impact AVCA Player of the Week. These awards came directly after Colbert's performance against San Jose State, where she recorded the first quadruple double in program history. That's not all, though. Senior diver Ariana Malone was named Mountain West Diver of the Week on Tuesday. This marks Malone's 6th honor of her career. This award came after winning 5 of her first 6 diving events over the team's first 3 meets of the season. The volleyball team takes on Boise State tonight in Boise, whereas the women's swimming and diving team looks to head to Wyoming for a dual meet on November 6th. The Colorado State men's golf team ended the 2015 Herb Wimberly Intercollegiate in a 4th place finish on Tuesday. Junior Jimmy McCloskey closed out his first career top 10 finish at the New Mexico State Golf Course, helping push his team to the end. The Rams had 3 top 20 scorers, including redshirt freshman Kyler Dunkel, who tied for 5th as an individual contestant. Next up, CSU closes out the fall season at the Warrior Princeville Mackay Invitational in Princeville, Hawaii, November 2nd through the 4th. Well, that's all I have for sports tonight, but coming up after the break, entertainment anchor Gabe Pokrass with a look at a spot in Old Town serving up some unique drinks. Stay tuned.
Me and my boy Matt had it good. He had catnip that was off the hook. But one day, he brings a girl home, and she's allergic to cats. Every sneeze was a nail in my coffin. Now I'm in a shelter. It's decent, but they don't even have Wi-Fi.
Test scores, GPAs, credits complete. They say what you've done, but they're only part of who you will become. With each new experience, discovery, and triumph, you become who you were always meant to be. And what you'll remember most is your state of curiosity, state of unity, state of awe.
Hello, fellow Rams. I'm entertainment anchor Gabe Pokrass. And if the weather's bringing you down, don't worry. I'm here to change that. Our Beer Me segment is back, but this time we had a little special twist to it. Hey guys, and welcome to Beer Me. On this episode, we spotlight Compass Cider. It's on LaPorte in College. They have handcrafted cider and cocktails. Looks pretty interesting. Let's go take a look.
The Compass Cider Lounge was constructed in 2013 and opened for business in 2014. Their goal upon opening was to create a natural extension of the relaxed Fort Collins environment. And of course, to make a high-quality cider lineup. CTV got to sit down with the co-owner of Compass Cider, Elizabeth Woodward.
Tell me the start of Compass Cider.
Well, it started in, we opened in February of 2014, but it's been in the works since about 2012.
Okay.
And we started just doing lots of research and development for our company, and we went to other cideries and we took classes and put together a team and came up with a business plan and executed it from there.
Nice. So you guys, it's all handcrafted, so it's all behind the scenes. You guys make your own and everything like that?
Everything is handcrafted. When we first opened, we had a cidery over in the Western Slope, and that we had purchased before, and so a lot of it was made over there initially, but now we make everything over here.
Oh, that's nice. So tell me about the process of like buying the building and getting all like the equipment for it. Because is it similar to brewing? Like, is making cider similar to brewing?
It's cider is more similar to wine than it is beer.
Okay, so is it wood oak, wood aged?
Well, we do have some that we barrel aged, but not all of them. It just depends on what we're going to do. The cherry lychee, for instance, we don't barrel age that because we don't want those characteristics that the oak might put off. Okay. Or whatever the flavor that the barrel imparted.
Okay. So it's similar to wine. Have you guys ever thought about making one? That'd be kind of.
Nope, because
it's a completely different process.
No, the process is similar, but we're in it for the cider. It's just that we're technically called a winery.
Oh.
So and the process is very similar to, if not exactly the same as wine. It's just that we're apples and they're grapes.
Okay. As far as Fort Collins goes, how long have you lived in the city? How have you kind of been established in the city? It sounds like you're pretty established in it.
I've only lived here for about 3 years.
Okay.
A little over 3 years.
So you came here and then you kind of just fell into this?
Not exactly. So our other owners have been here for 20 and 25 years.
Okay, nice.
And so, they asked me if I have lots of experience in front of the house and food and hospitality, about 20 years. And so they asked me if I would take part of this journey with them, and I said absolutely.
Well, thank you for doing the interview.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. That place was a lot of fun. Keep your eyes on collegian.com to come for extended edition of Cider Me. All right, well, that's all the time we have for you tonight. Thanks for watching Fort Collins. Have a great and safe weekend. Don't forget to check out collegian.com for the latest news and updates. Good night.